apologise,
Sorry that we don't play the roughest sport in the world every day.
Okay.
And you have to walk from Kyrgyzstan to Kazakhstan.
So we've come from Kikara, our yurt camp, last night with the snowy cold weather, and now we've crossed the border into Kazakhstan, and we're at Charyn Canyon, which people say is like a mini Grand Canyon, but you can tell why they say it. It's pretty incredible. The highest point of the cliffs is apparently 300 meters tall from where you're standing. Again, because we're traveling off season, there are people around, but it's not super busy. There are trucks, like the Russian sort of UAZ trucks, which do shuttle people up and down. I think in the summer it gets quite busy with maybe Indian, Chinese and Korean tourists. They apparently seem to favour Kazakhstan more than Kyrgyzstan. But it's really cool just to be out here and having the snow-capped mountains in the distance. And then, I don't know if you can see it actually. There we go. But you get this kind of sandstone landscape around here. So yeah, really nice to see, and again, really different from everywhere else I've been in Central Asia. So it's a nice bit of variety and nice to mix it up and also stretch the legs. It's 2.5 kilometers down to the end of our trail, and then 2.5k back. And then after lunch, we're going to walk up the top here, and some really nice viewpoints to get a 360-degree panorama. Also, we think there are a couple of eagles flying up around, circling above us. In fact, I don't know if you can see that. There is one up there. Or it might just be a very big pigeon. Just been informed that it's not an eagle, it's a white falcon. Still, beautiful bird, so we'll take it and hope to see some eagles further on. Fingers crossed. Now, as good a guide as we've got here, still haven't seen the game of Cockburoo, the horseback game. So I'm going to have to mark him down to 9.5 out of 10. I haven't told him yet, but I think he'll understand. I made it quite clear at the start that I wanted to see this, and that he should somehow magic a game up for me. But he's drawn a blank. I mean, we're not in Almaty yet. Still kind of holding out hope, but I think it might be slightly forlorn. So Tech, I was just telling our viewers about how you failed to get a Cockburoo game sorted for me so far. What would you say about that?
How I fail?
Yeah.
Cockburoo games?
Yeah, I told you I wanted a game and you've not found one for me yet. Would you like to apologise to the camera? Say sorry?
How to apologize about it? Because it's not my guilt.
I'm not going to apologise, are you?
Sorry that we don't play the roughest sport in the world every day.
Okay.
So now, me and Jim, we arrived to the Charyn National Park, which is the biggest canyon in Kazakhstan and one of the biggest canyons in the whole Central Asia. And now we are walking down to the Charyn River by the valley named Valley of Castles, because the rocks made by the nature looks like artificial castles from the ancient days. We're gonna walk another 1.5 kilometers, so 1 kilometer we have already done, and then we will get the river, And then we have to walk back, or we can also take a local car of the national park.
So this is the end of the road for our walk down, 2.5k, and you'll get to quite a fast flowing river. Apparently there's no rafting or anything here as it's a national park, so this is really the end of the trail for us. It does remind me of Utah quite a lot, not just because of the landscape, but also these little green benches and things like that. If I just woke up, I would think I was in Grand Canyon or Utah or anywhere like that, really. So we've now walked up to the top of Charyn Canyon. So we were down there before, and it's a nice gentle walk back up again. It's lovely. I'm in a t-shirt now, which didn't seem like it was going to be possible this morning with the snow blowing a hoolie, but it's just speaks of the changes of this area, and you go just round a different canyon, down a different gorge, and the weather changes quite dramatically. If you can see the path behind me, you can see there's nobody on it. It's amazing. Again, got it all to ourselves.